Hello, this is GenmaTheSamurai. Yeah, so today we're playing Metroid 2 Remake. You'll probably see in the top left corner the original game. Yeah, so this is a fan-made remake that is actually really good quality, and so I felt like just bringing some attention to that. It's still in development, so I'm only going to be playing through up to, well, where the demo ends. I'm going to go through, like, the first, like, 2 levels, pretty much, and then I'm going to be moving in. This game also features 2 difficulties that are massively different from each other. Really, I'm a detailed person put into making this. Right. Oh, is that it? Okay. So yeah, everything's really here. Like the Super Metroid, you can have it set for 2 different aim buttons, just like in Super Metroid. You can so the speed of Metroid Zero Mission with gameplay freedom of Super Metroid, as well as it's taking Metroid 2 and actually just completely reimagining it, as you're seeing from the perspective of looking between the 2 versions. So yeah, of course you're only hearing the audio of this video, but you know what, that's fine. If requested, I may just do some song comparison videos, I guess, but definitely support this remake, it's really good. So yeah, okay. So, I know I haven't actually made too many Metroid comments, but actually, Metroid and Zelda are actually my 2 favorite Nintendo franchises. Another one that I really like is Fire Emblem. I don't really know if I'm gonna ever Let's Play that, because I don't really know if that's very Let's Play friendly, you know. And I am one of those people who will just kind of repeat stuff. Maybe I could somehow pull it off at one point, but for now I'm just sticking with this. Right. Now you may have noticed I just took down that missile door. I'll talk about that at a later point though. So, save points. Actually, I think Metroid 2 was the first one to really use save points, so yeah. Right. You may have already noticed this is an extra room. Yeah, you'll know why that's there in a moment. And here we go, we're fighting a Metroid. You may already notice, in comparison to the other video, I don't know how on time these are with each other, but Metroid's AI is completely different than before. They are, yeah, there you go. So you can actually see the lava going down. So the idea of this game is, you're supposed to blow up all the Metroids on the planet, so basically wipe out their race, and as you take out Metroids, more areas become available, so the lava level will lower as you take down Metroids. So yeah. Now, as for the original, I've beaten it twice, and the second time I did it within that, like, was it 3 hour? I think it was 3 hour. Yeah, I beat it within the time limit to get, like, you know, the really not worth it ending, where it's like, the suit off or whatever, you know what I mean? It was not worth it. So, yeah. Darn it. Okay, whatever. Ah! Okay. I'm not actually doing too good this run. Oh my. Well, it's stupid because the controller I'm using is forcing me to use, like, the analog stick. It's a PS3 controller that you can actually use if you use the right programs. But yeah, I had to configure it as an Xbox 360 controller, so Doc, if you ever watch this, that's the developer. So, Doc, if you ever watch this, be sure to see if you can somehow configure it to register PS3 controllers, please. That would be really appreciated. Yeah. So, yeah. Now, Samus moves a lot faster. I actually have no idea how close the video footage is going to be. For all I know, the footage may be close, or it may be completely off from each other. I see those enemies, actually you may already notice in the original, if you look on the side if it's anywhere near here, they actually will just kind of be stationary floaters, like those ones right there. But then in the hard mode on this game, he's actually programmed some of them to actually home in on you. It's just really neat little touches. So, yeah. Music in this game is okay. I mean, it drastically improves on the original. The original had terrible music. I mean, it was very simple stuff. You just have literally a ton of rooms with no music. This one, atmosphere. Just, because the other one, I mean, it did have atmosphere, but then at times it was just kind of like stupid little generic space sounds. Ah. Ow. Stop it. But yeah, no, I mean, this is so quality. I'd be, like, granted, obviously, I can tell it's newer in its overall design style, but, like, it looks very, along the lines of how Nintendo would have done it if they were still working with the Game Boy Advance and all that. So, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna missile these guys. What? Okay. Yeah, so missile doors in the original game took like about 5 missiles to take down each. And that was like changed probably with Metroid Fusion had missile doors, right? I think it did. It was either Metroid Fusion or Metroid Prime. They both came out around the same time, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. So yeah, I got Morph Ball bombs now. Yay! Yeah, the grab from Metroid Fusion has made its triumphant return. That was also brought into Zero Mission. So this person's really taken this game and updated it to be like up to with the modern terms. Like he's actually says he added like a whole new level, like a brand new original level, for the gravity suit. Yeah. It's so crazy. I really want this game. Yeah. So he says he's really close to completing it. I don't really know what that exactly means, but I think know for sure it means he's really close to completing it. Okay. Jeez. Okay. What? Okay. Convenience. Alright, now I have Ice Beam. Yes! Oh, and they still drop collectibles. That's really good. Not going for it. Oh my. this. Oh my gosh, if it's at all up to this point in the other video, you'll just look for it later if it's not there yet. But like, oh my gosh, what I had to do that. It's ridiculous. So yeah, both recordings are me. But coming up is going to be one of the old power-ups. See up there? That's a lay charge beam. Okay. Alright. The puzzle, I believe, is that. Yes. Okay. So yeah, keep in mind though, this is just a demo. The guy's really working on it, and he actually has added a few features since this demo. Like, he said something about, like, lighting. There'll be these, like, pitch black areas and stuff. Although this was made easier, sadly. I remember in one of the earlier versions of the demo, that spot right there also would fall under you. And so you had to, like, blast your way out. And it's, like, super lame. Also, an ability you can do with this that I don't think you could do with the original Metroid 2 as well, is the endless bomb jump. You can do it really easy in this. Anyway, saving. Spider Ball. Only really used in this game, I mean the original game, and what was it? Again, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, so it was this game and the Prime games that you ever really use Spider Ball, and it really is a shame that those are the only games you're using on, and that was a good move on Retro's part. Because it's just really useful to get around, and I really like how Retro did it. In this game, it works on everything, and I mean it. It works on everything. And it's a lot easier to use in this game. The original game, it was no fun to use at all. You had to double-click down, and when you were actually moving, you had to hold the same direction the entire time, or else it wouldn't register and stuff. It's just, ow. Okay. Also, just a tip for the original game, and this in general, Metroids, you need to hit their, I mean, in this game you need to hit their underbelly. In, the original, in general, with this, Ice Beam, will not freeze them like it would with the traditional Metroids. So, yeah. Makes things a bit tedious. Now, up here, in the original game there were a bunch of areas where it would restore your health and your missiles, and instead the person who created this game just put those to the save station, which I like that a lot better. But instead, like, you just have these other areas, but he didn't put it to waste either. Like, this is where you would find the things I just mentioned up here, for example. But instead we get an item from this, so it's not a complete waste of time. That guy almost hit me. Yeah, right there. Energy tank. Okay. Alright. I have a feeling this is going to be done way before the original video. Or the originals. Maybe I'll just spend the remaining time at that point just reading the data logs. Yeah. Okay. Well. Alright. Well, I guess I kind of had things a little bit misjudged. Alright then. Well, for now, I'm gonna move, here and save. And I'll just look through the data logs. If you want to see some progression, you can look at the other thing. Now, data logs is something that was in used in like Metroid Prime and stuff. And this person brought some of it here to talk about this. So, yeah, overall objective of the game right here: exterminate all Metroid organisms on planet SR388. Secondary objective: locate and bring assistance to the Galactic Federation research and rescue teams. Yeah, they're probably dead. I'm not sure though. It'd be cool if you could actually add something like that. So SR388 is a remote planet not found on most galactic charts. Originally colonized by the ancient Chosen race, it has only recently been discovered by the galactic... Oh. Okay. Oh, it's still there. The Federation intelligence reports indicate this planet to be the natural homeworld of the Metroid species. The nearby asteroid belt in the system often releases asteroids into its gravitational pull and is responsible for the rough terrain covering the surface. The outer crust of the planet is hollowed out with massive cave systems that are home to much of the planet's indigenous life forms. Doesn't this sound like something out of Metroid Prime? It's so good quality. Oh my gosh. So yeah, magma. Yeah, it's there you go. For people who don't know what magma is, earthquakes. So the region of the planet is located between two tectonic plates, making the caverns extremely unstable and dangerous. Disruptions caused by large life forms can trigger small earthquakes. Magma occasionally drains to lower levels due to changes in the cave system layout. Okay, so apparently Metroids are so strong that they make stuff happen. Research team. Once the Galactic Federation realized how dangerous the Metroid species was, a research ship was dispatched to SR-388. Their mission was to inspect the cave system where the first Metroid specimen was discovered and to evaluate the population. According to the first report, scans of Metroid-specific energy patterns, probably a typo, showed the few specimens left on the planet soon after the team arrived. Contact with the research crew was lost. They're probably dead. Rescue team. The last message received from the research team was a distress signal. Fearing the worst, a special group of Galactic Federation soldiers was assembled and sent to SR-388 on a rescue mission. Contact was lost immediately after they had landed. It's possible that the communications model on the dropship was really damaged after entering the atmosphere. Okay. Yeah. So, I guess I'll show off that just like in Super Metroid, you can pretty much choose what you have equipped. Something that I think was really lacking, and it was retarded, that in Zero Mission and Fusion, this menu was available, but you couldn't do squat about what you have equipped. So, alright, let's just go with... Okay, so we have Charge and Ice. Yeah. So let's go without Power Grip. Let's see how that goes. Alright. Looky there. Yep. And okay. And so let's look at some of the mapping. You see, there's an actual map, unlike the original game. Yeah. Really good idea. Yeah. So on that note, I think I'm done, at least with this half of the video. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. Join in for part 2.